I just took a nap and it feels like I just shifted timelines. Like this this type of rest that I just had, like my body feels just like unusually relaxed. Especially after I just had like a crazy day at the gym the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it might have been yesterday. But like my body just feels extremely relaxed. Like the soreness is not really there. And like my body feels like it's it's resonating at a level I haven't operated in all 2025. And so, which is why I'm saying I feel like I shifted timelines in terms of like just my body is now at a point where it recognizes not to worry. And I say that because like all 2025, like no matter what I was doing, I would always wake up like, oh my God, what I gotta do? Like frantic. And my body would like get used to, or it was used to rather, waking up like that, so frantic and like almost like skittish. But here, like I just took a nap, um, like towards the end of the day. So I'm probably gonna be up all night. But I'm like the way my body feels, it feels like I can actually go back to sleep for another like 7 hours. I just feel so relaxed. And I feel like that's because I've been holding so much energy um in my body, right? So like whenever I would think about certain things, like, being wealthy or being in a different timeline or, being something different other than, you know, where I was physically in my reality, I would get like really, really tense, right? And like a lot of stuff would bother me. Like I would get like just like my body would just get really, really tense, especially my abdomen, my solar plexus would get really, really tight whenever I would make mention of certain things. Like, oh, I want to have this amount of money. I want to be doing this and I want to go to this place. Like my body would like, oh, you can't do that. Don't do that. And I feel like the way I just slept was like I finally released all of the doubt, all of the worry, all of the stress. And my body is now saying, go. My body is now saying, I'm ready to experience the abundance that you were talking about. Right? Because there's a thing that I kind of like recognized that I was operating in. Um, I feel like it was a different type of dissonance, right? Not just cognitive, but like also physical dissonance. So I would be saying something, and internally I would know it, but my body wouldn't know how to adapt or adjust. And so like I haven't experienced that type of dissonance. And so um but with that, I've been used to dealing with the cognitive dissonance where I would say something but internally I'd be like, nah, that's not real. But towards the end of 2025, I could see how I would I would begin to speak some, and then I, like, over time, like, would slowly condition myself to feel it internally, right? But my physical body would still be like I don't know if this is real or I should move. Or And so going back to this nap, I feel like I just had a generational breakthrough nap or something, because I haven't felt this good since I was a kid. Like I haven't felt like, wow, this was a different type of rest that I just had since I was like a kid. And so I'm so thankful, right? Don't get me wrong, I'm so thankful for everything that's taken place in 2025. And I finally feel like, because it's 9 something out here, it might even be 10. um, which is like 2 hours away from right the new calendar year. I feel like I finally just like, you know what? I'm letting it go. And I feel like my body has caught up to that. I feel like I was in the letting go phase. I want to say like around September. Like that's when I begin to feel like myself mentally letting things go, or mentally not holding on to certain doubts and worries and stuff like that. And so I feel like now, at the very last day, the last few hours, my body's like, okay, I get it. I get it now. This is for real. This is how we're about to start operating. And so my body stored up all of that energy, and just like my body was just so tight the whole year. And I feel like I just released so much. Right? So I guess you could sum this video up to say, take a nap. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling, like you don't know what to do next, if you're feeling like, where you're going to be in life, take a nap. Yeah, I could sum this video up right there. Take a nap and allow your body to slow down. Allow your mind and your body to reconnect, so you can fulfill that which you desire to fulfill. All right. Peace. Happy New Year.